So I was wondering, it kind of almost goes along with hers, as in two parts. What was the favorite role that you've done yourself? Because I know Xander is your best known, maybe. And then also, what would be your dream role? Like if you could play anybody, who would it be?
I think Xander's my favorite because I mean I just had such a we had a relationship, you know. And my dream role, yeah, I think like I would love to do something kind of like do like a film version of Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf. You know, I would love to play just that kind of alcoholic guy. You know what I mean? Not too evil, but you know. So it's hard to really say because it's kind of like, you know, what's your favorite music? It's really hard to. It's kind of one of those really unfair questions that you ask. You know, why don't you take out your truth class though, and maybe you can get a question.
Well, I guess what I meant was there like a particular character, like pre-existing maybe, like say, I don't know, Superman or something that you've always wanted to do?
No. I just don't. Yeah, I don't give that stuff that much thought. Maybe I should, but no. I just kind of like. I mean, I like playing evil bad because I don't like evil comma bad. Because I don't play it like I just do it with a smile on my face. So that's kind of always fun, you know. But I love doing comedy, you know. Well, I like making people smile.
That's awesome. And you do it well.
Thank you.
And you're still super sexy.
Thank you. I'm going to have to put a baby in your belly.
That was out loud.
What?
That was out loud. Luigi, would you like a baby in your belly?
What up, Xander?
Word.
Two things. First of all, my friend Sarah over here she's going to turn a few shades red, but she's like legit in love with you. So seriously, yeah, stand up, Sarah. Stand up. There she is.
Hi.
Legit.
You're gonna have to put a baby in your belly.
Yep, out loud again.
What was it like working with John Ritter?
Who?
John
Ritter. Oh, I thought you said Joan Rivers.
Yeah.
I don't know. I love John. He was at we did table reads for about a year on the show, and then just realized that it just didn't, like, we would get the script and all kind of read around a table. And then when we were done, John pulled me aside and he's like, you know, I just want you to know that I think that you're the best thing on the show. And I'm like, oh wow, because I'd grown up with John Ritter. I mean, I got a lot of my physical humor from him and Three's Company and stuff. So we became friends and kind of hung out. And I remember I was in London when my mom called me. Yeah, I was like shooting something, like, hi mom, what's up? She's like, did you hear about John? I'm like, John who? She's like, John Ritter. I'm like, no. It's like, he's dead. I'm like, you know, there's certain people who like to pass on bad news. And, you know, and I just had to hang up and I just started crying. So, yeah. So I remember there was back in like tequila days, there was and we were in London, there was actually a tequila bar right next door to the hotel that we were staying at. And Maynard from Tool was there too, which is weird. But so they had a shot. It was a $100 shot where you buy it, you get to keep the glass, and then they put your name up on a plaque. And so I got one for me and one for John, and they gave it to the manager. And so I guess John Ritter's and my name was up on this tequila bar somewhere in London next to a hotel.
Thank you. Have a great weekend.
Thank you.
Hi.
Hi.
So for the last couple of years, Allison Hannigan has been on this little show called How I Met Your Mother. I don't know if you've heard of it. A lot of Buffy alums have been on that show. Is that something that you would do, or maybe there might be something in the works? Would you go on that show?
I've auditioned. I auditioned for the Jason Segel part, and then I went in, I think 2 years ago for a part, and it's I don't think it's going to happen.
Oh, they don't like you?
No, I mean, they wanted somebody from Buffy on the show, you know. It's just, you have to kind of be careful about how many people you get back, you know what I mean? It's not, because it's How I Met Your Mother. It's not like a Buffy reunion type thing, so.
All right, thank you.
Yep.
Hi.
Hi.
First of all, I just want to say thank you for playing Xander. It was such like a great character to watch on the show.
You are very
welcome. One of my favorites. And I was wondering, what was it like the very last day on the Buffy set?
It was, you know, we knew basically the whole year that it was the last year. So it was one of those things that I didn't really believe it. And then I booked a pilot for Fox, and it was it didn't get picked up. But so the last week of the show, Buffy, I was having to rehearse for the pilot too. And then the last day of work, we were actually shooting that pilot. It was a sitcom. So I was done, and I didn't have a chance to say goodbye to anybody. I just had to hop in my car and then go shoot the show. So, but I don't know how I would have done it differently, you know, because how do you say bye to something that's so close like that, you know? And I still have dreams, you know, about it. Like I have dreams that we're doing the season 8, but Joss doesn't want me in it, you know, things like that, yeah. And that's like reoccurring too. So I mean, it's hard. It was such a special time, you know. I mean, it's really hard to say because like I knew that I wasn't going to be seeing these people as much anymore, you know. So it was, you know, I'm still kind of mourning it. I'm still saying goodbye.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You talked earlier a bit about being cloistered when you were shooting and being away from, not seeing the fan love that you're getting now by doing conventions like this. But while you were shooting it, at what point did you become aware, or how did you become aware that it was going from, just the shows with other shows to rising above the noise, and that it was really striking a fan nerve?
Probably all the love that Entertainment Weekly gave us.
Okay.
And then when I think Time Magazine called us one of the best 10 shows of all time, you know. So like when we were getting like the accolades, I think that was kind of reading about it. And, yeah. So.
How's your water treating you?
Oh, it's great. It's hiding a hole in my crotch.
I think a lot of them would like you to move the water.
Blue underwear. See, I wear underwear now, just in case. I just love old Levi's, and with old Levi's, you get holes in places, like your crotch.
How do you feel about the reboot? Cutting the "if you wish the best for them" crap.
Well, how do I feel about what?
The reboot.
Oh, the movie?
Yeah.
Joss isn't involved. I mean, I mean, how could you do Buffy without Joss being attached? Doesn't really make sense to me, but
Thanks.
I'm not in charge.
Make the show look better.
What's that?
It'll make the show look even better.
Yeah, true. If that's possible.
So you mentioned season 8 before. What do you think of season 8 in comics and Xander in comic book form?
I think I look great as a comic. My comic, it's nice. It's almost like Joss knew that he was going to have Xander as the kind of the hero with the eye patch,
Nick Fury.
When I first heard about Dawn, that was weird. Because I still Michelle she was 14 when she started doing the show, so I see Michelle as that, and then I saw a spread in FHM of Michelle Trachtenberg now, and she's not 14 anymore. Giles dying was kind of a shocker for me, so I'm sorry, spoiler alert. I'm wearing these glasses on Criminal Minds next week, and Giles is dead. I think it's great. I love that Joss is doing it, because it is his baby, I think it gives him the most satisfaction. So I think it's what's wonderful. I mean, how could you complain about having a comic book after your likeness?
I think that's everybody's ultimate dream.
Yeah, I mean, I've got comic books, I've got action figures, I've got dolls, I've got shot glasses, I've got Christmas ornaments, calendars, posters, T-shirts, and other stuff.
Is your wall at home covered in all of those?
This is all me.
Yeah.
It's all me.
You ever play yourself in the video game?
I've never played a video game. I'm not a gamer.
No?
No.
You should play yourself. It'd be
I don't
meta.
Game.
No?
No. Yeah, meta. Yeah. Meta world peace. No. I just know. I was a baseball player. I played ball. So
yeah.
I'm very simple. I surf. I play I play baseball. I act. I write some poetry. Yeah. And I've got a big dog, a German Shepherd named Steve, so I gotta take care of him,
Animals with human names.
I can't be gaming, Steve would be so pissed.